Did you know that the Hoh Rainforest is probably one of the quietest places in the United States? If you're interested in learning more about the Hoh Rainforest and any other things that you are able to do while you're in the area, keep on watching. Welcome back. This is Tierra Querida. The Hoh Rainforest is located in the Olympic National Park, which is approximately about 157 miles from Seattle. So if you're traveling from Seattle to the national park, it is going to take you some time. So I suggest you pack some lunch and some snacks for your drive. It is known to be one of the most diverse national parks in the United States, as it has a lot of ancient trees that are sometimes as 300 years old, and there's a variety of wildlife in the area. One of the other unique things about this national park is that all the trees are completely covered in moss. So it's really interesting and unique to see. There's also some tree trunks that are just, hanging out, and I'll post a picture or video here for you guys to see. And there's also just like some other trees that are kind of in a like an L shaped, and just a lot of different unique trees, which is kind of odd to say because each tree is unique, but it's a really quiet national park, and there are a lot of neat looking trees there. When you arrive, you'll notice that there are a variety of different trails. Some are shorter, some are longer, just depends on what you are looking to do during your visit. The two popular hiking trails in the National Forest is the Hall of Moss, which I will enter some pictures and videos here for you to look at. It's really, really quiet, so just be respectful when you're there. Everybody else was quiet when I was there, and everyone's just enjoying the beauty of the trees. The other popular trail is the Spruce Nature Trail, and that one is just as beautiful and quiet. So just take your time while you're walking these trails. They're fairly short, but the more you stop and look, the longer it's going to take you to complete the trail. Earlier, I referenced that there is a variety of wildlife. Some of the wildlife includes elk, bears, and a variety of different birds. I will insert an elk that we came across while we were leaving the park and while we were at the park. Just as a reminder, please don't disturb the wildlife or feed. This national rainforest receives between 140 and 170 inches of rainfall. So make sure if you are going during the winter, you take a good waterproof jacket, and also take some good waterproof shoes. I normally wear my Columbia waterproof shoes, hiking shoes, and I will link those down below because those are the ones that I wear. And I went during May, and there was still quite a bit of puddles and just a lot of mud, so they kept my feet dry. While you're there at the park, I encourage you to sit by the creek and take a break and enjoy a snack or your lunch if you brought something with you. If not, if you didn't bring any of those two things, I still encourage you to sit down and relax and enjoy the views. If you want to make a weekend trip out of this, you can take your RV or just your camping tent and park and do a little camping weekend. There is a $30 entrance fee for any non-commercial vehicles, and it covers everyone in the vehicle that is up to 15 people. So if you want to take a one of those large vans and take the family up there, I highly encourage you to do so. The parking is somewhat limited, so just keep that in mind and make sure you get there early, because later in the day, the lines do get really long, and you want to make sure you can get there in time and you don't have to drive, especially if you're coming from Seattle, drive all the way over there and get there and there's not any parking. After you're done hiking the rainforest, I encourage you to make a pit stop at Ruby Beach. It's not too far from the rainforest, and it makes a good pit stop just so you can check out the cool rock formations, and also you can walk or drive a little bit further down and you will make another pit stop, and you can access the Tree of Life. If you haven't seen it online, it's just a tree that's hanging by its roots. I'll post a picture video here, and it's really neat to see. You can actually go underneath the tree and just see what that looks like from underneath. It's really neat. And just a quick reminder to leave no trace. Make sure you're picking up your trash and you're disposing it in the proper bins. I usually carry a little just trash bag with me just in case I am having lunch or something. I encourage you to do the same and leave no trace. Thank you for watching Tierra Querida. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you're interested in learning more about different places to hike and visit, keep an eye out on my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and turn on your notifications as I will be posting out information about different places to hike and visit. Thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.